Hey guys, Brad here with Skyline Construction, and today we're going to take a look at a Senco drywall gun. I keep mine in the DeWalt T-Stack, and it's the cordless version. So with the kit, you get a couple batteries, which are pretty good. They've got the, they tell you how much power they have on them, which I like, no guessing. You get the charger, and you get the gun itself. And then I've got some extra bits in here as well. So for the review, we're just going to do some drilling, or screwing I should say. And we use the Senco drywall guns, or screws, sorry. These are the 1.25 inch, the fine thread for this demo. But you can get them in coarse thread, you can get them 1 5/8. You can get treated screws, all different types of screws really, up to, I think, well, 2 inch for this gun, but I think you can get a lot larger, like up to 3 inch for the other guns. Senco has a whole line of cordless drills and corded drills that have the automatic feeder in them. So they're a really good tool. This was my first cordless drywall gun, and I really enjoy using it. It's kind of space age looking, you know. It's nice and light. It's nice and long, which I like. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So the battery just slips in the back on these guys, and then you can adjust on the nose here what screw you're using. So we're using 1.25 inch, so the pin is on the 1.25 inch. But if you wanted to change that, you'd press the pin in and you'd move it to say 1.5 inch. So we're using 1.25 inch. So we'll just click it into place there. There's also depth of adjustment on the side. So as you turn this wheel, the depth of adjustment will move. There's your lock for the switch. And what else do we have here? Oh, this right here, this is how you change your bits. So you pull it back, and then the actual bit inside will come out. And then you can change to a Robbie bit, or if your Phillips bit wears out, you can easily swap them out. So yeah, that's pretty much the gun itself. And these are the collated strips of nails. So again, these are Phillips drywall screws, and they are 1 1/4 inch. And so the way this goes is you just slide them in the bottom here, and then up into the nose itself, just like that. And then you're ready to go. So cost comparison, buying a bucket of these, there's 1,000 screws in one bucket. Offhand, I want to say they're like 20 or 30 bucks for a box, which is pretty expensive. But if you are, say, doing ceiling drywall, then this is awesome, because you're not having to like reach into your pouch and grab screws and then, you know, drop in screws and all that. It's just hold the sheet up, screw it in, you're good to go. So I think for ceiling drywall, for like your professional drywallers, these guns or a collated screw gun would be really good. But I know cost comes into the whole game. So yeah, from a cost perspective, if you're a professional drywaller, you know, you might not want to have this gun as your go-to gun. You're probably going to be using handfuls of screws and just doing that style because it's cheaper, it's more cost effective. And this is really for when you're, you know, doing ceiling board, like I said, or maybe just a quick job and you just want to get in and out as fast as possible, or you don't have help maybe, then these guns are really, really great. Or if you just don't care about the price and you just want to bang through jobs even quicker, then yeah, I highly recommend this. So let's take a look at this and just throw some screws in. I don't have any drywall today, but we've got some 3/4 plywood here, and this is just some fir casing that we were using on the job. So we'll just put some screws in and see how this goes. So I'll bring that forward here. So this style is you just hold it down and then you just push, essentially. So yeah, it works really well. I got to adjust the depth on that just a hair, but for wood, like it's nice and flush. There's nothing wrong with this at all. I really like this gun. I guess one reason why I'm not using this gun as much as the DeWalt gun that I've recently purchased is because of the nose. When you're drywalling, and if you, let's say you get a screw in kind of crooked, like, and see how the head's sticking out, there's no way for me to use this drywall gun to put that screw in deeper because you can't pull the nose off. Whereas with, say, the DeWalt or other models, Hilti for example, you can pull the nose off and you've got access to your drill bit. Then you can screw this in. With this particular model, you have to have a screwdriver, or you go back later and you hit them with a cordless drill. So that's why this is sort of my second go-to gun. And my first go-to is my DeWalt. But other than that, I've put in thousands of screws with this particular model, and I do really, really like it. I like the nose, how tight it is. Getting into inside corners is really, really easy with this gun. You know, you can just come right up into it. You know, if you're in an inside drywall corner, you can get that in there no problem. Whereas some of the other ones, the head itself is maybe the size of this. So getting it in is a lot harder. So that's one part of this drill that I really do like. And I know there's newer models out there now, which I haven't played with yet. And I know they've improved on this design. But overall, Senco is a really good product. And I'm quite happy with it. I'd love to hear what you guys are using out there. If you're using DeWalt or Hilti or the new Festool stuff, maybe Makita, Milwaukee, which is your gun of choice. It's always interesting to hear what guys are using out there. All right, guys. Well, if you like the video, hit that notify bell, subscribe, give us a like. But until next time, catch you later, and keep on crushing it.